Hello my Yogi tribe and welcome to our mini flow series. So we are going to start down on our knees in cat flows. So if you need to pad your knees with something, please do so. Yeah? So come down on the mat, fingers spread, and come into your cat flow. The distance of your hands between each other, they are not, and we have a workshop on this one, so please go to our workshop room if you need more instruction, but the hands are not totally in line with your shoulders, yeah? A little bit wider. That will give you a better base, better weight distribution, and when we bring our chest down, better clearance as well. So, coming from our cat pose, you're welcome to tuck your toes under or to plantar flex, tops of the feet down in the mat, depending on the shape of your patella. From here, inhale. And on an exhale, turn to the left side. Your hips are also pointing to the left, but you're kind of laterally arching your back. You're swaying the body towards the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. So the hips and head are pointing to the right, but the side of your body is arching to the left side. And back to center. Left side, looking towards the left. We call this the sexy cat. Yeah, it makes sense. Coming back to center. Right side. So just swaying the body, laterally opening up the sides. Coming back to center. Now let's do up and down facing cat. Looking up, sit bones pointing up. You're still hugging and lifting though. You're not letting your abdomen get loose here. You're still hugging and lifting. And looking up. And exhale, pushing through the length of your arms, through the length of your legs. Looking down. Tuck your toes under here. And inhale, waving up. Upward facing cat. Exhale, downward facing cat. Two more, so that we know what you're doing. Upward facing cat. Exhale, downward facing cat. From here, coming back to center. And once again, sexy cat. Looking towards the left. Center, breathing towards the right. Two more per side. To the left side. Easy, yeah? To the right side. Coming back to the left. Last set. Back to center and to the right side. Now, back to center, upward facing cat. Push through your arms and float your knees off. Not very high, you're just floating off and waving the spine, upward facing cat. Exhale, downward facing cat. Spiral wave, upward facing cat. Exhale, downward facing cat. Last one. Upward facing cat. And exhale, downward facing cat. Pushing through your foundations, arching the back a little bit more if you can. From here, coming back to neutral. Keep your knees lifted. Walk your hands towards the back until your feet are down on the mat. Widen them a little bit. Bring your arms through your legs. Circle them out to the sides. Coming on high onto your finger pads. And I'll just readjust myself to the center. High on your finger pads. Not flat. I call this the claw hands. You're pushing your upper arms into your legs, into your knees. You're feeling your hips widening up, and if your balance is okay, look through the gap between your legs and as high up that gap as you can. You are kind of bringing your weight a little bit on your upper arms. It looks awkward, but it's quite a strong pose. From here, push through your legs to release that weight from your arms. Release your left arm, your left hand, and bring it around your back waist. Right arm reaches towards the back and up and bind. If your fingers won't reach, please use a strap or something that can be used as a strap. Keep your knees bent here and your angled low. Stay if this is enough. Or if you want to, push through your legs and lengthening yourself up. You're going to really feel it in your right limbs. Yeah, and this does have a little bit of a twist. Breathing. Again, use a strap if you need to. It is quite a strong bind for the arms, especially that lower one. Release the pulse, release the bind of your fingers or your hands on your strap or a piece of fabric, a piece of cloth. Release your arms, crawl your hands forward, bring your knees back down, pad them if you need to. Sexy cat to the right side. Opening up the left side. Back to center, left side. Just swaying the body here. Center, right, center, left. One more set. Center, right side. Breathing, move with your breath. Center, left side. Coming back to center. Your knees can remain down or pushing through your arms and the flats of your toes. Hover in a floating cat. And upward facing floating cat, hug and lift. Downward facing floating cat. Feel that wave of the spine. Upward facing floating cat. Exhale, downward facing floating cat. Inhale. Upward facing floating cat. Your knees can be up or down though. And exhale. Back to neutral. Walk your hands to the back until your feet are down on the mat. Resetting myself once again. Bring your hands between your legs. Come low, squat down. Bring your hands out to the side and onto the blade side of your feet or pinky side. And remember, come into a high claw shape with the hands. Don't hyperextend your finger joints and don't come flat on your hands as well. You might fall back. It looks awkward, I know. You are squeezing your upper arms here, kind of sitting on them, yeah? This is a preparatory pose for a strong arm balance, which you don't have to do. Sometimes prep poses are enough. From here, push strongly through your feet to pair back to release the weight actually from your arms so that you can maneuver your right arm up, wave it up, use your joints, bring it around your back waist. Left arm reaches towards the back, and it's the top arm that's more loose, and that's the one that can twist to catch your lower fingers. And again, you can use a strap here if your hands won't reach. Stay low. I can't look at the camera because the angle of my neck won't permit it. If you're the same, just listen to the instruction. Stay low here, or if you want to, push strongly through your legs, lengthening them up a little bit more. If you have a strap or something that poses as a strap, you're welcome to slide your hands along it. Give this bind a bit more of a slap. It is quite strong for the shoulder joints, especially for that lower arm. Now release your fingers. Bend your knees, curl back forward, knees down, remembering to pad them should you need to. Untuck your toes and press back. Extended child's pose. Breathing here. And let's have some extended child's pose waves. Belly up, sticking your hands where they are, chest up, head up, and exhale down. A few more. Belly up, chest up, head up and down. If you can, walk your hands a little bit further. Don't land your elbows, yeah? That creates a pinching sensation right here in the corner of the shoulder. Keep your elbows lifted up. And 2 more waves. Belly up, chest up, head up, and exhale down. 1 more, belly up, chest up, head up, and exhale down. Tuck your toes under and we'll just finish with 1 half flow. Pushing through your arms and through your legs, lift yourself up. Puppy pose. That's a downward facing dog with the heels high. You're on the flats of your toes and your knees are bent. 1 spinal wave here. Belly up, waving the spine like a ribbon. Chest up, head up, and in that downward wave, if you want to lengthen the legs, you're welcome to do so. Downward facing dog. 1 more. Belly up, chest up, head up, and exhale down. Wave forward into your full plank. We'll only be here for a moment. Pushing through your arms. Don't let your collarbones sag between your arms. Knees down. Untuck your toes. Knee plank. Body weight forward. Now this is the reason why the hands are a little wider than your shoulders. Bend your elbows to the back. Don't let them wing up. Point them to the back and land down in a flat plank. Hands away from the mat. Squeeze the whole line of your back body and wave up. Low cobra. Strengthening the back. Exhale, abdominal massage down, hands down. Engage your back muscles once again, waving up, low cobra. Then add the strength of your arms into a higher cobra. But your hips and thighs are still down on the mat and your elbows are bent. Your shoulders are down to neutral. Don't hike them up, yeah? Exhale down. Tuck your toes under, push through your arms while squeezing the back, lifting up, knee plank. Push through the legs, the flats of the toes to lift the knees up. Full plank, bend them and push back. Puppy pose, 1 spinal wave. And exhaling, downward facing dog. But you're welcome to stick to puppy pose if you want to. Spinal waves here. And wave yourself forward once again. Plank. Knees down. Untuck the toes. Flat plank. All the way down. Into your flat plank. Squeezing the body, lifting the hands. Low cobra. Hands down and follow through with the strength of your arms, higher cobra. Just sticking to this for now. Exhale, all the way down. Tucking the toes under, lift up, knee plank. Knees up, full plank. Knees bend, push back. Puppy pose. 1 spinal wave, belly up, chest up, head up. Exhale down and lengthen the legs. Downward facing dog. Breathing. Waving forward. No more half flow. If you can, all the way down from here, or if you need your knee plank, bring your knees down, all the way down in 5, slow, 3, 1, all the way down. Untuck your toes and just flip over. Good. Once your spine is down on the mat, bring your knees in, hug them in. You can widen your knees if you want to, and draw big circles with your knees. For a sacroiliac joint massage, very important to bring equilibrium back to the SI joint. And if you come and do my mini flows with me or join me on madyogi.net for full classes, you'll know we always end in this pose. From here, hug your knees in, and I know it's going to be hard to breathe here, but stay with me. Round your shoulders up, round your head up, and inhale here, yeah? Inhale. Exhale with a sigh as you open up to Shavasana. Opening the arms up. Actually, bring your feet down before the full Shavasana. Bring your feet down and gentle window wipes side to side. As you're doing this, you are incrementally walking the feet until they're down on the mat. Let your feet flop out to the sides. Let your fingers curl, arms away enough from the body to encourage that external rotation in your glenohumeral joint. Neutral neck, deep, full breath. Well done on finishing your class. I hope you enjoyed that. And remember, if you want ad-free premium versions of this class, the entire library of classes, not all of the channels are going to appear here on YouTube, and the course and workshop channels as well, and the workshop sheets, some of which are exclusive to the Mad Yogi Club members. So come and join me on our website, madyogi.net, and I will see you in the next class. Bye!